Huh? Huh?
So here the lights go green and I catch up to cart 4 and I managed to pull a switchback right here and I managed to get the overtake on the inside. And after that I catch up to cart 6 and he knows I'm behind him and he really doesn't want to get overtaken by me, as he's always looking back to see if I'm behind him or not. And on the straight you can see he's trying to go faster by putting his head down, and it works to some degree. But when we get to this apex I try to go for the inside right here, but I have to back out as I don't want to crash into him. And when we get to this ramp right here, I try to go for the outside, but he pushes me into the barrier so I can't overtake him, but I still do not know who caused this. So if you think you know who caused this, please let me know in the comments, I'll help a lot. To be honest, I would not be surprised if he caused this on purpose. He knows I'm right beside him, and he still goes in front of me. I'm guessing he believes this is a race and he wants to be in front of me. But luckily cart 6 manages to find a gap on cart 17 and he manages to overtake him. But here cart 6 messes up his entry and I managed to overtake him on the inside. At least I managed to overtake 2 people on this section. But a few laps later I catch up to cart 16 and he's slower on this bit, so I get easy overtake on the inside. And a few laps later I catch up to cart 9 and we both manage to overtake the guy in the orange suit quite easily. But a few laps later, cart 18 manages to find a gap on the inside and manages to overtake me. I guess that's the first time I got overtaken on this session. But a few seconds later, cart 3 manages to find a gap on the inside and manages to overtake me. I guess I got overtaken twice in a few seconds. But a lap later, me and the guys that overtook me managed to find a gap on the outside and we managed to overtake 2 carts. At least I got 2 overtakes. And a few seconds later, I catch up to cart 3 and he spun out on the apex. And that causes me to brake and spin into the barrier. I do not know what caused him to do this, but luckily he managed to drive away from this. But a few seconds later, when the light turns yellow, cart 10 decides to overtake me on the inside. I do not know why he did this, but he got overtake and I can't do nothing about it. Hopefully he got a black flag for that. And when the lights go green, we both managed to overtake the guy in the green suit on the inside. At least I got 1 overtake. And a lap later, we catch up to cart 4 and cart 10 tries to give him space, but that caused me to crash into him. And because of that, I managed to overtake cart 4. But after that, cart 4 tries to overtake me back, but I still have the inside lane so he can't overtake me. And that's the end of the session. In the first session, my camera only recorded when I entered the pits for some reason, so I couldn't get the rest of the video. But luckily this session was quite interesting, so hopefully I got a good video out of it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, it'll help a lot, and the lap times are in the description.